Hello. If you're watching live, let me know if you can hear me. We have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We have 7 audits to get through. Again, if you're just joining, let me know if you can hear. Comment in the chat. Comment if you can hear. Okay, perfect. Also, if you don't see your name on the list at the top up here, comment your name and I'll get to you. So first we have Goddess Hair Collection. As I always say with the name, you want to use this as an opportunity to make your profile searchable. So since you sell mink hair or virgin hair, you can add mink hair, your city, or virgin hair, your city. So if we do virgin hair, Dallas, you see how these businesses show up because they have Dallas, Fort Worth, luxury wigs, or a combination of Dallas and virgin hair in their name. So that's one thing to think about, making your account searchable. Again, you have to add it to your name here. You have an active story, that's good. Oh, and you shared my post. Thank you. I didn't get a notification for that. So next I'm going to check consistency, 15 hours, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 3 days. So pretty consistent, that's good. Well, hold up. I think I seen a post in March. Maybe you took a break. So again, at least once per day on the news feed. If you don't have anything new to share in your stories, just reshare your old content. With this post, we want to add a call to action. So, let me know what I need to do to purchase this. What is this? Bundles. Let me know what I need to do to purchase these bundles, whether that's clicking the link in your bio or DMing you or texting you. New York. I'm assuming you're in New York, so I would use more New York related hashtags. So a mix of local hashtags and national hashtags. So like half of my hashtags would be, New York bundles, New York wigs, New York extensions, things like that. Two bundles, 14 cutting styles. So yeah, just more call to actions in your post. I see you have your, if this is your website URL, but call to action meaning you're directing the traffic that's viewing your content, you're directing them on what to do next, because you don't want someone to view your post and keep scrolling. You either need them to like, comment, or visit your website or DM you. So add that to your captions. Other than that, everything looks good. Again, you want to make your name searchable if you don't mind changing it. I know a lot of people are particular about this section since this does contain your actual brand name. It is optional. More local hashtags, post at least once per day, and stronger calls to actions in your captions. If this is making sense so far, go ahead and like this stream, comment. If you don't see your name up here on the list, just comment your username and I'll get to you. 1 second. So here, same thing. I see you opted in to use your name, but you can use this as an opportunity to make your profile searchable. I don't know what city you're in. Let me show one more example. So if you're selling wigs and you're in Miami, imagine someone visited Miami and they search for wigs, Miami. They're using this search bar in Instagram just like someone would use Google. So these profiles here have Miami lace wigs, Miami salon virgin hair wigs in their name. So their profiles show up anytime someone searches. So that's why I always stress making your name searchable. You have active story. That's good. Like I always say, active stories entices someone to click through on your profile. Like when they see this little circle around your profile, it's like, hey, this person is active. And people want to follow other people that are active. What is this? A giveaway raffle? Okay, so we'll skip over this one because clearly you have a call to action in that one because you need people to sign up for the same here. So, and you're consistent. Look like you're posting at least 2 or 3 times per day, which is good. Okay, you do have call to actions. That's good. Your hashtags. You have a good mix of local hashtags. That's good. So, I mean, everything looks good. Hashtags are on point. Good mix of local and national hashtags. You're posting, multiple times per day, 1 hour, 4 hours, 16 hours, 19 hours. The only thing I would, think about tweaking is adding or making it searchable. So I think you're in Atlanta, so Wigs Atlanta, Atlanta Wigs, something of that nature. So here's our next one, cosmetic manufacturer. So again, if you want to add some type of searchable keyword phrase to your name, such as vegan cosmetics. So let's search vegan cosmetics. So when we search vegan cosmetics, you see how these accounts show up because they have it in their name. So that's one thing to think about. We also need an active story every day, all day. So if you don't have anything new to post on your story, again, reshare this content. And to reshare this content, all you do is go to your post, you click this airplane thing, and it's going to ask you, do you want to share it on your stories or do you want to share it with your followers? So click share to stories. Also, while you're at it, you can share it with your followers. That's going to boost your engagement. It's going to get more people to see it and ultimately lead to some sales because Instagram is not sharing your content with all of your followers. They share it with a few of your followers. And depending on how those followers engage with your content, that's how they determine if they're going to share it with, the rest of your audience. Oh, and you're in Denton. Okay, let's see. If you want following shop. So let me know what I need to do to shop. Do I need to DM you, text you? KRB Hair TV, thanks for joining. Do I need to DM you, text you, email you? Click the link in your bio for your call to action. And for your hashtags are, let me see, lip gloss collector. So see, there are not a lot of users for this like hashtags like lip gloss collector. So I would look at more hashtags that have more users like these here. So the related hashtags. So let's see, like something like lip gloss queen. So this has a few more users. So the more users for a hashtag means the more potential you have to get. You have to get your content seen. So do a little bit more research on your hashtags. That'll increase your reach, impressions, engagement, ultimately increase your sales. And consistency. So I would post a whole lot more. And again, I know a lot of people don't have the ability to constantly create new content. So if that's you, scroll down, grab something old and reshare it because you get new followers every day and your new followers most likely have not seen this content. So it's okay to reshare or repurpose content. So if you're not comfortable, resharing this exact picture, make it a meme or something where at the top you have like a black bar and some text and like, which one do you like to, entice your audience to engage with your content. Other than that, everything looks good. Stronger call to action, a little bit more research on your hashtags. If you're pushing this vegan, um, if your brand is centered around the cosmetics being vegan, I would add that to my name. VA lace installs. Let's see. So I would do, if VA is Virginia, like lace wigs, Virginia. Let's see. Ver. What am I spelling wrong? How do you spell Virginia? Hey Google. Oh, it's unplugged. Well, anyway, however you spell Virginia. But add that because that keyword is more searchable than VA lace wig. So again, we're trying to get our profile as searchable as possible. So by adding that to our name, we make our profile searchable, and by adding relevant hashtags to our content, we make our content searchable. Also, active story. Again, if you don't have anything to post, just tap this and reshare it to your story. Let's see. For bookings, visit link in bio. So good, strong call to action. You posted 32 minutes ago. Virginia Beach hairstyle at 757. So your hashtags are good. A good mix of local. Call to action. This was 2 hours ago. Down. DM for bookings. So yeah, everything's good as far as the content. The only thing that I would add is every customer you get in your chair, it needs to be a photo shoot. So you got one picture, but get the video, get the time lapse, get the boomerang, because the more pieces of content you can get per customer, the more stuff you have to post. And you'll never run out of content. So get 10 to 20 pieces of content per customer. That way you always have something to post. And like I always say, your content online is your currency. Like that's what goes out and gets you business. That's what goes out and help your account grow, increases reach, engagement, all of that. So the more content, the better. Other than that, everything looks good. Again, put that red ring around your profile picture by adding this content to your stories. So here's our next one, custom made to ready to wear units. Let's see. Okay, again, if you don't mind changing this, I see you're in Miami, so Miami custom wigs. Let's see. So no profiles show when I search custom wigs Miami, which could mean there isn't a lot of people searching for it. So you can go Miami wigs or wigs Miami. So just something to think about. Making your account searchable. You do have an active story. That's good. Again, if you're learning anything from this live stream, please like it and comment. That definitely helps me out. 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, 23 hours ago, one day. So consistent, that's good. Next, I'm going to check your call to action. So the last thing you put was ready to ship units coming May 22nd. So, let me know what I need to do to order your ready to ship units, whether it's DM, text, email, link in bio, bundle city wigs, custom wigs, Miami. So you do have some local wig related, hair related hashtags. I would add more. Let me see something. Yeah, especially when you're just getting started. You're at 1,300 followers, so it will help boost up your engagement. And when you get a boost in your engagement, that increases your chances of hitting the explore page. And y'all know when you hit the explore page, like, and people on the explore page like it, that's what leads to you going viral. And when you go viral, that's new customers, new business, new engagement. So every little, tweak helps. Even, trying to entice your audience to comment. A comment is an engagement signal. So, you know, think of things that you can say to your audience to get them to take some type of action, because everyone isn't going to click the link in the bio. That's just for the buyers, but the people who aren't going to buy, we still need them to do something as well. So tell them, hey, like this, or hey, comment, hey, share it. Be on the lookout, set up reminder. So yeah, just stronger calls to actions, and I would use probably like at the like 10, maybe 10 local hair related, wig related hashtags. Other than that, everything's good. So I see you're in London, so I would do London extensions, London wigs, London bundles. But you do have a tagline, so you may not want to change that. Now, if your name serves a purpose on your account, then okay, it's no reason to change it. So this is her tagline: "Your hair is your crown." So she may not want to change that, you know, to get people, searching for her account. So that's fine as well, because there are a million ways that people can find your account. Again, this stuff is just aids in helping people find your account. It's not like the end all be all. You have active story. That's good. Next, I'm checking consistency. 6 hours, 26. So we're definitely gonna need to increase the frequency that we're posting. Link in bio. Watch this. So that's good. Call to action. I am doing express week. DM me the order. Call to action. Link in bio. Okay, so you do have the call to actions down. That's good. The only thing I would add, see how many followers you have. 2,900. If you want that, boost in your engagement, throw in some hashtags. Hashtags are optional, but again, like I say, they do help. So if you want that, quick boost, throw some hashtags in there. Also, see you don't have any comments on this particular post. So one thing you can do to increase your comments is have your audience, um, comment by saying something like, for this picture specifically, like, what would you name this wig, or what color would you call this wig? Because as you get likes and comments and views, Instagram begins to show your content to more and more and more people. Again, increasing your chances of hitting the explore page increases your chances of going viral. So the only thing, again, I have to add is hashtags, more consistency when you're posting. Again, if you have nothing to post, just come down here. You have a ton of good content, and reshare it, because your old followers or your new followers most likely haven't seen this. Let's see. So you're in Dallas. I would add hairstylist. Let's see. Hairstylist Dallas. So see how when we search hairstylist Dallas, your competitors show up. So one thing to think about, but again, this is your branding, so you may not want to change that. We also need an active story. One day. So pretty consistent. Now, if you need someone to book this silk press, we need the call to action in the caption. How do we book? Again, are we clicking the link in the bio, texting, DMing, emailing? And with your hashtags, I would go like full blown local with the hashtags. I do. Let's see. I see you do have like some ATL hashtags, but Dallas is a large city, so large cities usually have a million different hair, wig, um, salon related hashtags. So I would just use all Dallas related hashtags again to get your content in front of that local audience. But yeah, other than that, everything looks good. Just stronger calls to action. So let me know what I need to do to book, because everyone who sees your content across Instagram isn't going to visit your profile and go to your bio, because most of y'all bios contain what someone needs to do to book. But imagine your content as a digital flyer that you're sending out. So this digital flyer should contain everything that I need to know to book with you or buy from you. But yeah, other than that, everything looks good. And as far as your story, if you don't have anything new to post, just go through your content and reshare what's on your news feed to your story. Let's see, who else do we have? Did I miss anybody else that's in the group? Levette. Levette's custom wigs. Are y'all learning anything? Is everything making sense? Do y'all have any questions so far? We could do, a Q&A while we're here. If y'all have any questions or anything isn't making sense. Pink styles. Oh, snap. And my hair locker. Okay, so like she has her name, hairstylist, San Diego. Let's see if you show. One, two, three, four. So see how she shows number 4 in the search results when we search hairstylist San Diego, just because she has that in her name. That's what I mean by making your name searchable. Uh, Again, we need an active story. Let's see, April 30th. And we definitely going to have to increase the amount of times that we're posting per day. So at the bare minimum, once per day. We also need a call to action in our caption. You just have the hashtag. So, a call to action in your post, and the caption should also say something like, do you like this look? Would you rock this look? You have to get your audience like riled up, get them engaged. Other than that, your content isn't going to be shown to a lot of people. Instagram may show your content to 5% of your audience at best, and if that 5% does not really engage, like truly engage, not just liking, they need to comment, save it, share it. If they don't do those things, then your content is just going to die out. Okay, so this one has a call to action, link in bio, make an appointment. This one does too. Okay, so yeah, just more call to actions in every post. Also, post more, a lot more, once per day at the bare minimum, and we need to add a active story. Yes, I have learned that I need to keep posting content to my feed and stores. I need to call to action every post. Yeah, definitely. Even in your stories, like how your stories give you the option to give your audience a quiz, you have a poll, you have a question sticker to get even more engagement on your stories, because the most they can do is watch your story or rewatch it. So by them engaging with even those stickers on your story, Instagram shows your stories to more people. So when you're posting a story, add stickers to it, add polls. Active story, that's good. Call to action in a story. Now, the only thing I would add for your shop, unless I have to DM you, is your website instead of your both. So tag yourself, because especially if you're using hashtags. If you use hashtags in your stories, your story will show on the hashtag page. So for the people viewing your story on the hashtag page, it's definitely good to have your website URL in there and tag your profile. That way they can immediately come back to your profile or visit your website. ATL leading custom wig master. Let me see. So no other profile show for this, so I don't know how many people would be searching for it. So again, if you're willing to change this to a searchable phrase, that's one thing you can add. Bio looks good. 34 minutes, 3 hours, 19 hours, 1 day. Okay, you consistent. That's very sharp. Call to action in the captions. A good mix of local hair related hashtags. Whoa. Where was I? So yeah, a good mix of local hashtags to order custom units, link in bio. So call to action in your post, that's good. So yeah, I mean I can't add anything else. If you're comfortable, posting once and 2 times per day, increase it a little bit to see how that works for your business. I'm pretty sure you're getting customers. So if you're getting customers at 1 and 2 posts per day, imagine what happens at 3 and 4 posts per day. So test that out. Again, if you're willing to change your name or add to your name, add Atlanta wig maker, something like that. If not, that's fine. It's not a big deal. We already covered your story. You have a lot of stories. So yeah, everything looks good on your account. So when everything looks good on your account, the next thing to do is more. Like that's literally all you can do is more, especially if it's already working. So next we have my hair locker who needs a wig. Let's see what shows up when we search this. So we do have some hashtags, but again, if you're willing to change that, unless this is probably your branding, again, make this searchable. Have an active story, a lot of stories. That's good. 1 second. I don't know if I'm able to see on my hair locker. Are you still here? Did you include the swipe up on this story? I don't know if it'll show since I'm on desktop. But if not, I definitely would add swipe up to that exact wig to that product page. Mother's Day sale. Discount. So we need a call to action. Let me know what I need to do to buy this wig. So see how she has like pick a number to get her audience engaging with her posts. So that's one idea that you can use to get your audience, the non-buyers, because you do have a lot of non-buyers in your audience, but you need something from them. If they can't give you money, at least give me a comment. So this is one way to get them engaging with your post. Okay, I didn't know if it wasn't showing because I'm on desktop. But yeah, I mean everything was good. I don't see you're not adding hashtags. A lot of people don't like to add hashtags because of how it makes the profile look. So if that's why you're not adding them, that's fine. But if you want that extra boost, I see them here. So that's good. You getting good engagement on every post. So yeah, that's one thing to think about. If you're posting and you're not getting people to engage like you want them to, start asking questions. Like ask open-ended questions to, force them to respond. Because, everyone's not going to flood to your post, especially when you're new and just start, blasting your post with comments. 2 days ago. So yeah, again, nothing really to add here. You're consistent. Content's good. Again, if you want, add a searchable name. But other than that, everything's good. If you're just joining and I haven't gotten to your, let me see, go back through my list. Did I get everybody's audit? If I haven't got your audit, comment your Instagram name. Or if y'all have any questions, we can open it up for Q&A. By the way, my Instagram ads masterclass is May 17th. So if you haven't signed up for that yet, you can do so by clicking the link in the description of this video or clicking the link in my bio. And on this masterclass, I will show you how to find clients using ads locally and how to sell extensions and wigs nationally using ads and how to track your ads to make sure they're performing right. Deluxe hair. Thank you. You're going to leave out of here with a master's degree in paid ads, guaranteed. New Orleans wigs. Let's see, New Orleans. I don't know. I guess it's not like a lot of people in New Orleans with their name or New Orleans wigs in their name. If you're running ads, well, answer me this. Do you have the Facebook Pixel installed on your website? I bet the answer is no. Let's see. So Active Story, that's good. I'm not even gonna tell you to change your name because I searched for wigs, extensions, New Orleans, nothing's like showing, so that's fine. 14 hours, 1 day, April 30th, April 26th. So more consistent with the post. Type in your website URL and I'll check it for you. See, this is what I'll be covering on this masterclass, why tracking your ads is so important. Because if you're not tracking your ads, you're just, burning money. It would probably be better if you burned money and recorded it and uploaded it. Get some views. Bleaching knots. Pre-made versus custom made. So it seems like you have opted to do educational style content, which is really good, to educate your audience, to make them, more informed buyers. The more informed your audience is about your products or how to use your products, the easier it is for them to buy from you. I will add some hashtags. Oh, see, you have some here. I would definitely go live when you're cooking. Let's see. And stronger calls to actions. If you need me to buy this wig, let me know what I need to do to buy it. So increase your consistency, increase the calls to actions on your post. Also add some, if you're in New Orleans, I believe you are, add more New Orleans wig related, hair related hashtags. And go live when you're making what is this, pound cake? I can do a website audit. But no, I was trying to see if she had the Facebook Pixel installed on her website. Let's see. Oh, actually, your website URL is here. So if y'all can see this little gray box up here and it says Facebook Pixel Helper, it says no pixels found on her website. So if you're running ads, I highly suggest you turn them off immediately because you can't really even see what you're doing, how your ads are performing, if they're leading to add to carts or purchases or anything. So let me show you what this looks like. And certified hair, I will get to your audit next. But I want to show you what happens when you track your ads and you have the pixel installed on your website. This thing's annoying. So here's an ad campaign that I'm running. And if you see here the purchases, I'm able to track the purchases that came specifically from my ads. That lets me know if my ads are performing the way I need them to perform. It also shows you the cost per purchase. So if you ran ads, you spent $500 on ads and it got you one sale at $200, you pretty much lost that deal. Kinda. Because you spent more than the cost of the sale. So if you tracking your ads, you can see that data in this dashboard, and that'll let you know, hey, maybe I need to make some tweaks so I can lower my cost per acquisition, meaning the cost to acquire a customer. So as you can see today, I got one sale so far from my ads. Even though I'm not too concerned about purchases from my ads, all I'm looking for is the leads, email addresses. But this is the number that kind of matters if I'm after purchases. It cost me $19 to get that purchase, and this was for a $14.99 purchase. Now, this is upfront. If you know your numbers, you'll make money on the back end through your other products and whatever, but it's good to know upfront what you're spending. Yeah, and that's all you're going to be able to see because you don't have tracking set up. So it's really important that you get that set up. If you need additional help, I can do a consultation with you to help you set that up. If not, I can walk you through really quick. So you come over to business.facebook.com. You go to Events Manager, and that's going to take you to this page, Facebook Pixel Track Website Activities, and you just simply press Get Started. Then you start filling out all this information, and it's going to give you a piece of code that you copy and paste on your website. And there are YouTube videos about this as well. Like it's maybe a 2-3 minute process. But you most definitely need that installed. Also, if you'd like to join the masterclass, I cover all of this in the Instagram masterclass that'll be on May 17th. So that's one thing to think about as well. Certified. Did I get it right the first time? Yes. Yeah, if you need a consultation, just DM me and I will, share my screen with you and walk you through step by step how to get that set up. Like I'm telling you, like that's the most important part of running ads is tracking, because you're basically doing this in the dark. And tracking allows you to see. Hair and lashes. So, I would potentially add my location to this hair and lashes part if this is your name. I'm not sure. Other than that, let's see, we have an active story. That's good. We have a poll. Okay, so here's an example. Can I pause this? Have you checked out our website for new arrivals? So these are opportunities for you to, you know, basically capture leads for your website. So everyone who says no on this poll, and this is for everybody, the people who said no, you can send them a direct message like, hey, here's the website. Here's a promo too. If you buy now or check out now or purchase before, 48 hours or whatever, you get 10% off. So these are ways or opportunities to, make sales by offering, your story viewers a special offer, special promo, special discount, because the people who view your stories are your most engaged audience. Those are the people who like you the most. So you definitely need to be hopping in the DMs of those story viewers. I mean, I do. Is there anybody on this live that hasn't received a DM from me? Like, comment your username, and I'm going to DM you right now. Strong call to actions. That's good. Let's see. Now, I know a lot of these hashtags are high competition, so I would do like half local and half national. Like hair extensions, virgin hair, Brazilian hair. These are all high competition hashtags. What I mean by high competition is they have a lot of users. So we go to the virgin hair hashtag. We have 9 million users. That's a lot of people to compete with. And in order to gauge, to see if we have the ability to show for these hashtags, we have to see the engagement that these posts are getting. So let's see. Anywhere from 111 likes on the low end to 25,000 likes. So we're going to go with this post. So if you have the ability to generate 111 likes over 20 hours, because the time matters as well, then you have the ability to show in the top 9 posts for virgin hair. Also, like I said, add virgin hair or add hashtags to your stories, because there is less competition on stories for hashtags. So we click here. There's one user for the virgin hair story, one person. So there's literally nobody to compete with. So again, to get more eyeballs on your account, add hashtags to your stories. Does everybody understand how hashtags work? We have the top 9 posts. These posts usually stick. They usually stay there. And we have at the bottom the most recent posts. These posts are usually being swapped out. See, her post is here. So maybe she just posted. Let's see. Yeah, 1 minute ago. So she's in the most recent post. But if we reload this, it may move a position or two. Oh, she's back number 1. Oh, no. Did you just post again? Are you messing with me? But yeah, she just posted again. And you see how she's in the most recent post, but she also has this one that has moved down. So this is constantly changing. So that's why I always say the objective is to get in this top 9, because the top 9 sticks here. Is it recommended to use the... No, it's not. Well, what do you mean when you say recommended? It helps. No, you don't have to use it, but it does help. So I'm not even going to go over consistency, because you posted like while I was on here live. Maybe she hopped off. When you say 3 at a time, what are you referring to? So call to action in your post, that's good. You're using hashtags, that's good. Again, I would do a mix of local and national. And you're super consistent, that's good. So yeah, just, keep doing what you're doing. Maybe add your location to your name. You have active stories, that's good. Again, nothing really to add here. It's three at a time. Oh, I get what you're saying. Let me reload it. Okay, now it makes sense. Do you have your page on like scheduled where it's automatically posting? Yeah, I use one. I would use one good hashtag per story using the hashtag sticker. Now you can type it out, and as long as you put the hashtag symbol before the word, it'll convert it into a hashtag. So you have two options there: either the sticker or you can type it out. They say you have the ability to put 10 hashtags in your story. I've tested that out, and I've never, when I do that, I don't show for any hashtag. So, test it out, see what works for you. Certain things work for, certain people on Instagram. So it's all about testing. Yeah, I didn't notice that. But yeah, I get what you're saying now. Again, if I missed anybody or you just joining and you want your page audited, just comment your username below. If you have any questions about the upcoming membership program or the upcoming Instagram ads masterclass, you can ask. If y'all like to see anything else while we're here, ads, anything like that, let me know. You have to hide the text behind photo and story. Are you saying, to get like when you're doing multiple hashtags? I mean, I've tried it a couple of times, like, and I ended up just not showing for any. I know the hashtags that do perform well for hair extension companies is the hashtag hair colorist. Like when I use that hashtag for hair looks, um, we usually get like an additional like 100 views on our story. Also, hair color ideas. Okay, I get what you're saying now. Do we have any questions, concerns? Did everything pretty much make sense? She's saying, I guess maybe you can. The way I've hidden them in the past was making them the same color as my background and just making them like really small. She's saying you can hide them behind your photo. So again, many options. Like you can make it like super small, make it the same color as your background, and like pinch it or hide it behind your photo, depending on what type of story you're uploading. But yeah, it's a million different hacks on stories. So everybody good? No questions, no concerns, no comments. Also, if you're not in the our how to market your beauty brand, the Six Figures Facebook group, you can join that as well. by searching how to market my hair business to six figures, or you can DM me for the link. But and this is basically, another group of women entrepreneurs who trying to get it. And we do tutorials and things like that in this one as well. Yes, Facebook Pixel is like, I don't know, you walking out of the shoes. I mean, you're walking out of the house and you have to put your shoes on. So it's like that. Like you're trying to run ads, but without that pixel, you literally don't know what's going on. So that's why I always stress adding that pixel. And I know the majority of people in the hair business, they run ads and they look for things like likes and views and silly stuff that's not going to lead to a sale. And you're exchanging your money like today. So you need to be, getting something back on that. And in order to track to see if your ads are truly working is by using that Facebook pixel. What's your website URL? Wait, let me see if your profile is still up. Type in your website URL and I can check it. Who just joined? Hey, and if you joining the group, you can't be in here being shy. We need some engagement. I know y'all have questions. It's like nobody want to ask anything. So yeah, the majority of the posts are from me. I think we got one person yesterday to post. But yeah, definitely, if you're joining the group, please be active. Because that helps us grow, helps us attract more people, build, a bigger community. Yeah, I don't have your profile pulled up still, so just comment your username and I'll check it. And for anybody else, if you aren't sure if the pixel is installed on your website, so join. If you have a ton of questions, join the group and literally come ask all of them in the group. Make a new post for every question. Yeah, what's your website URL? Just comment it. Because how groups grow is by the engagement of the group. So people commenting, liking, posting. Certified. So you gonna make me do it the hard way. That's cool. Hold up. I see you capturing emails. That's a plus. No, it was a Black Lotus luxury collection. She wanted me to check hers. So yes, you do have the Facebook pixel installed. So when I land on your page, it's tracking a page view. When I add to cart, it should track a add to cart. Let's see. So I think these buttons are inactive on your page. May want to check that out. So it's tracking me viewing this page, but it's also it's tracking a button click, which is good because that data will, if she was to run ads, it will report on her Facebook ads. It's like, hey, someone checked out or initiated a checkout. And if we go to the next page after this, we should get a different pixel, firing. So this is the last part of her funnel before purchase. So we have a initiate checkout, and if I was to buy, it would say purchase. So again, if she was to run ads and I clicked her ad, then add it to cart, then initiated checkout, that would show on her or on the back end of her ads. So she would know that, hey, my ads are working, sort of, for the most part. Now all I have to do is, turn those add to carts into purchases, or turn those initiate checkouts into purchases. So that's when, retargeting ads and things like that come into play. That's not mine. Yeah, you still haven't commented your website username. I mean your website URL. Unless it's Black Lotus Luxury Collection. Let's see. Collection, no S. I spelled something wrong. Is this your website? If so, you do have the pixel installed on your website. Now you have 2 pixels, which can potentially cause problems in the future. So you have to remove one of these pixels. So add to cart, view cart. And now it's showing 3 different pixels. So you have to figure out why it's doing that. But it is installed. You just have a lot of them installed. So check out. Okay, see, now we're getting the initiate checkout pixel firing. So imagine, and the whole purpose of this, imagine if someone lands on your website and they initiate checkout, like, they add their information, but, anything could happen. They could have got a phone call, whatever. And you serve them another ad, tomorrow, like, hey, we seen you visit our website, but you didn't complete your checkout, come back over. That's a retargeting ad. And that's where, the money is made in your ads, by getting people to visit your website, at the bare minimum, getting those people to add to cart, then initiate checkout. And if they leave in that process, you get them back one more time or 2 more times or 3 more times to try to convert them over into a buyer. Another way we do this is through email. So email is all about, touching on someone multiple times or following up. So with retargeting ads, we're basically following up with ads themselves. By capturing an email, we can follow up with that person through email, which is a lot cheaper. So that's one thing to look into as well. If you're running ads or trying to decide to run ads, running ads to build up your email list and using email to market your products and services. That's a whole lot cheaper than trying to run ads to chase down the customer, because this is what, a $470 product. So you could potentially, spend $50 or $100 plus to convert a visitor into a sale for this product, which is worth it. Like, if you have $200 worth of profit in this $470, it's okay to spend $100 to get a customer. It's even okay to break even on your ads, because you have an email of a buyer and you have a customer. So if someone buys from you once, they'll buy from you again. So we break even up front on our ads, that's fine. But in that follow up is, when we make our money, when they buy another wig, or they buy lashes or a bonnet or the other, supplemental products that you sell. What's up, man?
Why are you taking so long?
How long should I take?
Like 1 hour.
1 hour?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, just hit 1 hour. You do the math.
Huh?
I just hit 1 hour. So 1 hour on top of this?
I need followers.
But yeah, if anybody else needs me to check, also you can do this yourself. The plugin is for Google Chrome and it's called the Facebook Pixel Helper. So putting out an ad for emails. Yeah, you would drive the traffic straight to a landing page. Let's see. So the ads that I showed you for myself, drives traffic directly to a. Let me show you.
Can you play with me?
Yes, ma'am. Well, this is an old squeeze page. Hold on. This isn't even the right one, but this is an example of a squeeze page. So the only option for a visitor to, like the only thing they can do is leave or give me their information. So that's a squeeze page means you're trying to squeeze out information from their visitor. Like they can't do anything. But the beauty of this is like once this person leaves their information. So let's see. So this is what the setup would be like, or the process, and I'll be teaching this in a master class. So once they leave their information, then I send them to the purchase or the sale. So what you would do was capture that email, then send them over to your website, because 98 to 99% of the people who land on your website are not going to buy. Yes, I can retarget them. So once they leave my email, I could upload that email to Facebook and say, hey, Facebook, show ads to this person email. I could create a lookalike audience based off the email. So, hey, Facebook, I have a list of these emails. I need you to find people who look like the people on my email list. Like the ads that I'm running, this is a strictly a lookalike audience. This is based on the people that look like the people that engage with my content. So if you see here, it says lookalike engage with any post. So basically, and that gave me an audience size of like 2 million people. So I have a pool of 2 million new people to show ads to that look like my existing audience. So I've created lookalike audiences based off of my email list. I've created lookalike audiences based on, pretty much everything. So the next lookalike audience I'm going to create is a lookalike audience based off of purchases. So when you do that, you've moved, further down your sales funnel, and now you're getting, top tier people to show your ads to. Those people are, super likely to make a purchase because they already look like the people who have made a purchase. So your ads perform a whole lot better when you can bring data, good data, over to Facebook to, run your ads off of. When you're trying to generate data from scratch, I'm not understanding how to put the pieces all together. Hey, Instagram ads masterclass 517. Like I break it down, super easy on a masterclass. And if you have any questions now, like I'm not going to not answer anything, but at the most simple way I can put it is when you come to Facebook with existing data that you've generated yourself, meaning you're not running ads, but you're doing your thing organically on Instagram, and you're driving traffic to your website from Instagram, and people are adding to cart and they're initiating checkout and they're buying from you. You're already generating your own data, but you need the pixel installed on your site to capture that data. So once you're already getting those add to carts and initiate checkouts and purchases, you can take that data to Facebook and say, hey, run my ads based off this data. Because other than that, you're going to be showing ads to people who don't know you, people who don't like you, people who don't trust you yet. And if you're trying to get people to know, like, and trust you through ads, that's going to get expensive. Because you can't show them one ad one time and they're going to buy. You have to keep following up. And you're trying to sell hair, so you may have to follow with this person for 14 days, 21 days. What if they just got their hair done? What if they're still cool with their existing hair company? So you have to think about those things as well. That's why I stress capturing their email first. Send them to a landing page, then follow up through email. So one thing we did for Hairlux was we ran a contest where they had to like the post, tag 3 people, and share. But we ran ads to a squeeze page, a landing page, for them to leave their emails to enter as well. And we were getting email addresses for 15 cents. So, 15 cents for an email address is like stupid cheap. Like, and think about it, you can follow up with this person for forever until they, jump off your email list. I just learned about tier my sales funnel now, how to get it all done. I promise you. So as far as email, I would use if who is that? Certified Hair? Are you still here? I think she uses Mailchimp. So Mailchimp is good, like beginner friendly, and I think they have a landing page builder. So all of that can be done inside of Mailchimp, and for your first 1,000 subscribers, it's free. So I would look into that. Or another really good one for e-commerce. It's a little bit more technical, but dang, I can't even think of the name of it. Let me see. Oh, it's called Drip. So Drip, and you can try Drip for free, I think for like 14 days. Drip is really good for e-commerce. Well, yeah, if you already have Mailchimp, you can set up a landing page in Mailchimp, take the URL for that landing page and put that in your Instagram profile, your bio, and just to see how the Instagram traffic already converts. So, if you're driving traffic from Instagram to your landing page and your landing page converts 50% of that traffic into, an email address, then you send them to your website, you can run ads to that as well. And it should still convert at about 50%. The only thing, when setting up the email campaigns, you need content. You need to, serve your audience with some type of value. And I believe you do. I think you had the, what were the videos? I think you were showing some educational videos. What's your Instagram again? Yeah, this content, like this is what I would be delivering to my email list. Like, straight educational content. But, in every piece of educational content that you provide to your audience, you also include a link to, the products that you're talking about. And, it's pretty much email marketing in a nutshell. Just delivering valuable content to your audience, following up with them, providing value, building trust, establishing a relationship by using email, then, getting them to buy from you. Oh yeah, definitely. Email marketing is going to be, the best bang for your buck online. The best return on investment is going to be from emails. So focus on, building your list out. And I mean, I'm not just, saying this. My ads are not to drive traffic to my website. My ads are, to capture a lead. Now Facebook need to come down on this cost per lead cost and we'll be good. But other than that, my objective is, getting these leads. We'll worry about the sales later. But at the same time, I have a million pieces of content that I can deliver to my audience forever. And like when someone becomes a lead, they get sent on I think it's a 5 email sequence to sell them my Instagram Secrets ebook. Then from there, they get sent on a 25 email sequence that I actually need to add some content to. And from there, I just deliver them, valuable content. And the alternative would be, me just running ads to get someone to buy my product, but I'm more concerned about the people who don't buy. I'm not too concerned about the buyers. Because, like I said, especially with e-commerce, the average e-commerce website converts visitors at 1 to 2%, meaning 99 to 98% of the people visit your website, they don't buy. So, what can we do to combat this? Collect emails. Any other questions? Again, if you're watching this live stream and you find anything that we're discussing valuable or useful, please like this stream. If I haven't done your audit and you're just joining, um, comment your username. I want paying customer. I think the key is building my email list, getting trust my audience. Yeah, I mean that's the exact sales funnel for every business in the world. So basically, by building your email list, you're filling up your pipeline of potential customers. You're gaining the trust of your audience through content, through showing up, through being consistent, getting them to engage. The people who do engage are the people who are likely to turn into customers. And that's sales funnels in a nutshell. Like that's like every business. And a lot of business owners, they don't understand it, especially the part of having a filled up pipeline, meaning a people potential, like a pool of potential customers. Like we always need that pool of potential customers. That's why I always preach like the growth aspect on Instagram or growing your email. You don't want to, get 10,000 email subscribers and just stop, because you are going to lose subscribers and things like that. Same with followers. You're going to lose followers. Some people may just drop off. So we always need new people. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hop off. If anyone has any questions, feel free to send me a DM. Also, if you need more information on the membership program or the Instagram ads masterclass, you can DM me about that as well. The membership program launches 5/25. The Instagram ads masterclass will be on 5/17. Thanks for watching.